Hello, this is the TradeSite US Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Thursday the 11th and Friday the 12th of June 2020. This will wrap up the week as usual. We don't typically do market previews for Fridays as most of the week is played out. It's been a very strange week. NASDAQ side, the FANG stocks, the top 8 or so NASDAQ stocks have been up. NASDAQ has been up, but everything else is nothing, and it's actually down for the last 5 days. So here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market futures forum. We've rolled over, and by the way, part of this is because as I record this, the futures are down 43 points for tomorrow morning. Obviously, that can change, but that's what we're currently looking at. Let's go through the major daily charts. Crude oil down about 49 to 38.11. Gold up 1780, 1790. Big day up in gold. That puts us 11 candles up towards a 13 seeker sell signal. S&P cash loses 17 points. NASDAQ 100 up 127. But again, I'm going to tell you, when you look at the FANG stocks in a minute, because that's what we report, you'll see what happened there. The stocks up only 6. So S&P's down 17. The stocks is up 6. The biotechs are only up 15. Those are all just flat numbers. The Russell 2000 is down 39 points, which is complete rollover. The VIX closes at 27.57, unchanged for the day. Trend at 1.99. We'll call it 2.0. Puts the 10-day moving average at 1.19. NASDAQ volume was 5.1 billion. So again, 5 days in a row with some of the most record volume we've ever seen in the market, with a couple of stocks heading up and everything else not doing anything. This is a big warning sign, and people who think the market's going up right now should really be paying attention to this, because it just does not make sense. NASDAQ advance decline ratio was negative 939, so more stocks down than up. On the New York, negative 1302, some more stocks down than up. Now here we go, FANG stocks. Google up $12.62. Apple up $8.83. Keep in mind there's a 13 sell signal there now in place. Netflix up just 43 cents, kind of minor compared to the others. Amazon up 46.59. It was much higher earlier in the day. Tesla up $84.38, breaks 1,000. There's a 13 sell signal there in place as well. And Facebook gets a 13 sell signal. It did close down. It was up earlier in the day. Goldman Sachs, on the other hand, down 4.58. Remember, we had the Fed announcement today, and TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, as the Fed says rates are going to be at 0 until 2022, up $2.35. The Dow was down 285. But right now, like I said, futures are showing ES down 41 and NQs down 89. So we'll see what we actually get. In terms of intraday action, here it is. So we kind of opened fairly flat on the ES. We went lower, rebounded a bit. We were dead flat. Very typical. Have a Fed announcement. Fed announcement hits. They're keeping rates to 0 until 2022, they claim. We spike up. We hit the wall. We come back. They do the press conference. Nothing really matters. Last few minutes of the day, we sell off. On the NASDAQ side, we were way more positive. It was flat, gapped up, flat all day, spiked up, came back, actually made it to new highs, and then came back. So again, it's the FANG stocks that are carrying the NASDAQ, but the rest of the market is really suffering, and that does not bode well for the future. In terms of economic data still coming out this week, PPI, that's a little slip of the tongue, right? PPI and the initial and continuing jobless claims an hour before the bell on Thursday. Natty gas an hour in. 30-year bond auction at 1. Import-export prices at 8:30. And consumer sentiment at 10. Charts, as usual, brought to you by eSignal. Have a great rest of your week. If you're not yet taking a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Thursday and Friday.